Greetings from Philippines. I was just walking, taking my walk. Corn is planted. And I observed this man putting fertilizer into the rice fields. This is not something you see everywhere in the world anymore. All the people who used to do farming are their children are actually being replaced by machines. And with AI, or what people call AI, the way it's done is going to be changing. I've seen demonstrations on Chinese farms where, actually I've seen it in Taiwan, where 2 or 3 people take care of a field this big over here. The spraying is done by quadcopter or automatic sprayer. The planting is done by machines. The harvest is done by machine. And where there used to be 20 people in the field, now 3. The question then becomes what to do with the 17 people who would be working that field and now are not. You're seeing the same thing in your supermarket. There are people complaining now that they have to pack their own vegetables in Walmart. They have to check their own vegetables before they pack. I've seen one video say there's only one cashier in the whole store. One person. And that person is just looking after the 15 or 20 automatic machines. If there's an issue, they go over, fix that one, and then if there are 20 machines and 10 issues, you have to wait in line until somebody show up to fix the issue. And that's what automation is doing. That's not even AI. That's not the computerization. That's just the computerization. The other day I was reading a story that all Walmart is moving towards a system where you go to a machine, order a product, you walk into the store, go to the machine, put in what you want to get to the machine, and there's a robot in the back. Now that's where AI is coming in. That's going to pick up everything that you order and bring it to a place where you're going to pick it up and pay for it. the meat and produce, supposedly, you're going to pick yourself. But guess what's happening with the meat and produce now? Manufacturers are packaging them. You watch, your peppers are about the same size. Every pepper almost. Every tomato is almost the same size. You buy a large one, the large one is the same size. You buy a medium one, the medium's the same. If you buy a small, the small is the same. And they know how many will fit into a package that weighs a pound. I've gone to many stores, many vegetable dealers in Africa. And I said, I want a kilo of avocado. They said, take 3. So I said, what made you take 3 a kilo? I weighed them, and it is a kilo. I mean, you can go up and down 0.5%, 0.1%, but 3 is a kilo. That's because they're all the same size. Now, how do they manage to grow these things all the same size? You're asking yourself. Not that they all grew to the same size. They grew the same type of tomato that's been biologically manipulated. That at a certain stage in growth, 99% of your tomatoes or potatoes or whatever vegetable you buy is going to be a specific size. Almost everything today is bio. Almost everything. There's some places in the world, some countries that you still can get non-bio foods. But the whole system is being taken over by the people who make chemicals. And the people who make chemicals also control the medications that you're eating. So the food that you eat is bio. The medicine that you make is bio. And all of these things are made from some kind of chemical. No natural. They might go into the forest in Brazil and find a natural tree that they'll go talk to the natives and find the natives use a certain tree or a root, and then they'll take it back to the lab and synthesize it, find out what the chemical inside that root that affects your body, how it affects your body, and then they remove that and start making a replicant of it from either sugar cane, sugar beet, rice. Because remember now, all these things, products come from the ground. They all have a chemical compounds that mix together in the plant. So you can duplicate them. You can make those chemicals artificially, as people call it. But the artificial is not balanced like what comes out of the ground, because everything comes out of the ground has a certain percentage of equal percentage, a percentage that is needed, necessary from the ground. The plant takes it from the ground and balances it so that it is good for the plant and whatever eats it. It's a symbiotic situation that's been going on for millions of years. Billions of years, actually. And don't anybody fool you that you know what, the universe been around for 5 billion. No. Because you can take an island and watch it grow, watch it expand, watch it disintegrate and disappear from, watch it move. The earth always changes. The inside of the earth in 1,000 years is going to be on the outside of the earth. Volcanoes do that. The wind blows the sand from one location to the other. The wind and water, rain, takes down mountains and rocks. And leave flat land where mountains used to be. And those rocks used to be. All you gotta do is look at the Grand Canyons in the US or Grand Canyons anywhere else in the world, and you'll see how wind and water takes them, breaks down the earth. And then the volcanoes, earthquakes, and the movement of the tectonic plates bring it back to the top, to what we call the top of the ground. But everything is a controlled process today. And the more we make using these chemicals that we separate, because when we take out some things, take out some elements from and synthesize it, the remaining is not balanced anymore, so it's becoming a poison for whatever used to use it. That's what's happening in the planet. And this is one of the ways that the planet is coming to what I heard other people call a black swan. And the funny thing is that when they talk about black swan, they talk about the military, you know, you might think that I'm in America and I'm in Britain or Germany, France. You see what's going on in there, that place, right? It's falling apart. So wherever you are, you might think you're in Africa because Africa has this big population and it's this big place. India got a big population, China big population, Russia got big space. There's no guarantee you will survive. And that's what the hope is. That the people who survive are the people who think themselves in control of the earth today. People call them colonialists or whatever you want to call them, but they think, and they have a backup plan to destroy everything. If they lose power, you're going to destroy everything and start over again. So if your neighbor's house burned down, no means that your house should burn down. You better prepare your water system so that you can put the fire out when it starts and your house will be saved. All right, have a great day wherever you are. Peace.